Okay, so we're here and we're going to be working on doing ticker tape diagrams. Another word for it is oil drop diagrams. And so you're going to do this, but first thing you'll do is pull out a piece of paper about as wide as your arms are, like that. Then you're going to tape it to the end of one of these cars. You can't see this, but what I'm trying to do here is I'm just making it lay flat. You really should do this, if at all possible, on the floor, because it's going to be a lot safer. I'm doing it on the table so you can see it better, but this really is better done on the floor. Just take a piece of masking tape and you tape it to the end of your paper towel, and then tape it to the dune buggy like this. Now, you're going to have someone, Connor is here, going to be my timer, but the goal is, of the person with the timer, is they're going to be tapping at a steady increment of time. They're going to be modeling, you can take that, Connor, and you need to be using a stopwatch so that this person can keep steady time. If you had some kind of timer that would be beeping or something, that would work as well. He's going to be looking at the stopwatch and he's going to be trying to tap every second. And he's going to be trying to tap the same spot every second. Now this first run is going to be with this red dune buggy. It drives sort of fast at a constant speed. So we'll see how this does. So Connor, if you could go ahead and start tapping just in the middle there. Once he starts tapping, I'm going to start this and then I'll set it down and do the best job I can from keeping it from running off the table. All right, there we go. So that was a run, and you'll see here we do have some great data. We can see we have some black streaks there. And we're going to use the exact same paper towel here. We're going to run this again with a slower vehicle. So the blue dune buggies are significantly slower, so you'll run it with a slower vehicle, and this is a different color. This is going to be red, so that's how you can distinguish your different speeds, or your different dots. So once again, he's going to start tapping in the same spot again and try to keep it, timing it with seconds. I'm going to get this thing started and then let it go. And as it's driving, you already can see it's going much slower. The idea is each one of these dots represents a place in time at the same even intervals of time. This gets us thinking about a position time graph. It's sort of a line here. And I don't know how well you can see this in the video, but we have another row of dots. These will be black dots. Now we have red dots. And we're going to do two more trials. These are by far the most tricky, and they are difficult for the person who's pulling them. But we're going to try to simulate something else here. This is going to be in purple, and what this is going to be slowing down. And so I'm going to try to start out fast, and then I'm going to slow down. So we're going to change the color here. And I'm just going to try to pull this. A member of the group would pull it. And the idea is you start out really fast, and then the longer you go slower and slower and slower, so you almost stop. So Connor's going to start tapping that again. And I'm going to start out fast, and I'm going to go slowing down. Okay? It's kind of hard to do. This is kind of tricky, but we go fast, and then I'm going to slow down. And so, there we have it. That's going to be a third color, and then we're going to do one more. Yes, you guessed it. We're going to go speeding up. And that's going to be blue. And ideally, you'll get 4 different colors on your paper here, so then you can look at what those dots will be doing. There you go. Connor's doing a great job. So this one is going to be, remember, this one's going to be speeding up. So that means I'm going to start really slow. This is hard to do for the puller, but you're trying to think through going faster and faster and faster. And there we have it. So your final product for this is going to be a piece of paper towel about 5 feet, 6 feet long, and it should have 4 different sets of dots. One for going constantly at a fast speed, one for speeding up, a third one for slowing down, and then a fourth one for going slow. 4 different colors, and you should be able to analyze that. Thank you, like and subscribe.